Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn what is port number and why it is important. Port number identifies the specific application. If you want to access the application which is running on your local machine or any server, you have to know the port number of this application which the application is running. Here, I mean to say, you can run the application on your machine. You can run the multiple application on the machine or any server. To specify the specific application, you need a port number. I mean to say, here in this diagram, assume that assume it is a laptop. This is the laptop. In this laptop, say it is a laptop, your laptop. In this laptop, you are running a application. Say for example, this you are running a application, and this application is running on port 3000. Actually, colon 3000. In this laptop, you are also running an application that is port number say for example 8000 or any other application 8000. If you want to access the this application, you should go to the browser, and here you can write your, as it is a laptop, should write this. You should write localhost localhost colon 3000 to access this application. And if you want to access this application, you should write in the browser localhost colon 8000. Okay. In this way, you can access the application you can access the web application by using the port number. Port number specifies the specific application which you want to access. I will show a demo application. For this demo purpose, I am going to install the application that is Docusaurus. It is a documentation by which you can create a documentation website, that is the Docusaurus application. And Docusaurus, you can say Docusaurus. This Docusaurus application is runs on the port number 3000. If you want to access the Docusaurus, that is the localhost colon 3000. Okay, I want to run this application in my local laptop. To run the application, you should first install the Node.js. Okay, to install the Node.js, for this demo purpose, I am using WSL. Okay, I am using WSL machine, Windows subsystem for Linux. For this, go to the Start menu, click on CMD, and open the Ubuntu machine. It is a Linux machine. It is my laptop, Windows laptop. I am using WSL. Okay, WSL. Here you can see, to install the WSL on your local machine, on your laptop, you should require to install Node.js first. I have already shown how to run a Node.js application in my channel. You can see the video. Okay, IT fundamentals. There are several. Okay, tech stack basic. There are several videos. You can watch this. How to install Node.js application. Okay, to install the Node.js, go to my GitHub repo, and here click on DevOps tutorial, and here you can just click on programming basics and Node.js start. Here you can just check Node.js install or not. node -v and hit enter. There is no node. To install the Node.js, just use this command. First use curl, copy and paste it here. hit enter. Okay, then close the window and again run it, and then you should use this npm install 20 or node, npm install node. Copy it and go to the your Ubuntu machine and hit enter. It will install the node on your machine. Wait a little bit. To install how to install node in your machine, you can check my another video. Okay, to check the node.js install or not, just use node -v and hit enter. You can see node.js install. Thus, that is it is required node.js. To install the Docusaurus on your machine, just use this command. Okay, copy and paste it here and hit enter. Wait a little bit. It is installing Docusaurus on your machines. Why? And hit enter. Wait a little bit. Then this command. Wait a little bit. It will installing Docusaurus on your local laptop. That means in this drawing, I am running a application that is the Docusaurus in the port 3000 in my laptop. Okay. If I want to access the Docusaurus application, I have to use this URL, that is localhost colon 3000, so that we can access this application. Okay. Go to the machine. JavaScript, yes. Choose any language. JavaScript is chosen, and it is installing Docusaurus on your WSL machine. Wait a little bit. And later I will show you another. I will install another application, and that runs on the port 8000. If I access this application in browser, I have to write localhost 8000. That means same laptop but two different applications. That's why port number identifies the specific application which you want to access. That's why port number is very important to access the application. Okay, go to this. It is right now installing. Wait a little bit. Say for example, if you if you want to run a application on the virtual machine. Say for example, this is your virtual machine. This is not your local laptop. This is the virtual machine. Say for example, VM. In this VM, you want to run an application that is on port 8181 colon 810. If you want to access this application, you need to know this virtual machine IP. That means to access this application, you should go to the browser and write the IP of the server colon port number. Here in this case 8181. IP of the server and colon 8181, so that you can access this application. Okay, I will show you. Just demo purpose, you should look on this. Watch this. It is installed. Then you should go cd my website. Write cd my website and hit enter, and then write this command npm start and hit enter. You can see this application runs on the port 3000, that is localhost colon 3000. Wait a little bit. It is the Docusaurus. You can access the Docusaurus by using localhost colon 3000. Okay, why localhost? Localhost because this is the laptop. Localhost means you can also say the IP of the localhost, that is 127.0.0.1 colon 3000. You can also say this. Localhost means the IP of the local laptop. IP of localhost means 127.0.0.1 colon 3000. Same. This is the same. You access this application. This is the Docusaurus application on the running on port 3000, and you can see this is the port number localhost colon 3000. This is. If you want to run the application, another application on your laptop, same laptop, that is I want to run it. I have a application in my GitHub repo here. go to my GitHub repo and repositories. Okay, here you can write Flask, Flask. And if you want to run this application on your laptop, just go to the code and HTTPS, copy it. Okay, then go to the your WSL machine. First, stop this application, Control C, or you can create another dish. This here, if you want to run this application on your laptop, just HTTPS, copy it, go to the your laptop. That is in my case, this is the WSL machine. To download this application on your laptop, just go to click on write to git clone, then name of the URL, paste it and hit enter. It is cloning. Then go inside the Python Flask app directory, cd py and directory. Okay, okay, you can run this application. It is a Python application. Okay, you can open this application on GitHub repo on the VS Code, code dot, and hit enter. Okay, this is the Python application. I want to run this Python application on my local machine, and this application runs on the port 8181. That means in my diagram, this is the laptop. The port is running, application is running on 8181. Okay, then go to the this. To run the Python application, first you have to create a virtual environment. You should create a virtual environment before running the Python application. To create a Python virtual environment, first you have to install the Python on your machine. I have already installed it, Python 3 hyphen v, and hit enter. Python is installed on my machine. Then I have to create a virtual environment. To create a virtual environment, just write Python 3 hyphen m venv dot name of the virtual environment, venv, and hit enter. It will create a .vn virtual environment. For then you should activate it. To activate it, source .venv tab, bin tab, then a tab, and then hit enter. Your virtual environment is activated. Then you can run the application. To run the application, this is the Python application. First, you should install the dependencies which is mentioned in the requirements.txt file. To install the dependencies, pip is used. Pip is a Python package manager. Pip install -r requirement.txt and hit enter. It will install the Flask on your machine. Okay, then you can run the Python application. Control L, clear the screen. To run the Python application, just use this command, Python 3 and then file name app.py and hit enter. This application is running on the port this 127.0.0.1:8181. That means control tab, open. You can see your Flask endpoint. It is running this message, first code on Python Flask. Here you can see the first code Python Flask. That is, it is runs on your machine successfully. Two application is running on your laptop. One is this is Python application, Python app in here, and another application it is a Docusaurus. Docusaurus. Another is that is the Docusaurus application. Okay. If I want to access this application, I have to write localhost :3000. Localhost means 127.0.0.1:3000. Same localhost 3000. Or if you want to access the Python application, here you should write this localhost :8181. Okay, localhost here it is the 8181. That's why port is very important to access the application. Port identifies the which application you want to access. If you want to access the Python application, localhost is the common, but 8181 goes to redirects the this application. This application, and if you want to access the Docusaurus, you have to write localhost 3000. Okay, specific application runs on the specific port. Okay, that's why you can access the web application by using the port number. Okay, and if you want to access the application, which is the application running on the any virtual machine, there you should first identify the IP of this virtual machine or server. Say for example, cloud virtual machine. You should first identify the IP of the server, colon, then the port which you are running the application, which the application is running on the port, so that you can access the port number. If you want to again access the any application runs on the 3000, if you want to another application, say for example, you want to run the application on the port 3000, colon 3000. First, sorry, first you have to stop this application, or you should release or remove this port number. Then you can run another application on the port 3000. Let me know how to release a port number or how to stop the port number on your local machine. What is the Linux command to release a port? Let me know in the comment section. Okay. If the video is helpful, please like it, share it, and subscribe it. Thank you.